Colombo. Now, there's been quite a lot happening behind you there in the last few minutes. Tell us about the situation and how tense this protest is.
We're literally at a protest by university students on the outskirts of Colombo, the Sri Jayawardhanapura campus, where students have been protesting against the government, against repression, basically asking the student leaders be released. If you can just look over my shoulder, literally within the last 2 minutes, we've had volleys of tear gas canisters, of which you can probably still see the water cannons. Just because the main road is literally about 10 meters down, and you had the marching groups of university students marching on this wall of police, of special task force commandos, all armed with water cannons and several tear gas canisters. Now, they have scattered for the moment, but university students have said that this kind of repression by the government is not going to be able to stop them and silence them. So what they're saying is that the government's sort of campaign to repress the people, to silence their voices, to stop the university's protest movement, which was so involved in that anti-government protest we saw last year, which led to a change in the government. The university students say it's not going to happen. They're not going to back down.
And so what are their demands exactly, and what has the government responded?
Right.
If you're able to tell us, of course.
The police, actually, if I can just take a minute. Yes, the police is marching on the protesters, followed by the two water gas, the water cannons. Those in the camo are obviously members of the special task force units and police that are marching on the students. Now, you asked me about what the demands were. This is very much still happening. You can see the volleys of water, people, all of these security personnel armed with shields, with tear gas masks, and batons. And there we go. We seem to be just under one of the tear gas volleys. And
okay, Minal, we're going to let you go for...
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, we saw that on the camera. If you're able, I think that's water cannon, but if you're able to still keep talking to us about this, we will continue. But if you feel unsafe, we'll let you go. I
am, Folly. I'm quite happy to keep talking about the situation. As you can see, this is the kind of reaction that university students, that protesters are facing every single time they take to the streets. Now, we got a first-hand experience of it, but this is what the situation is, with the government going way over the top in terms of cracking down on any form of protest and dissent. There were 2 court orders that were obtained earlier on against some of the student leaders, as well as some of the student activists, against allowing them to actually lead some of the marchers into the city near the president's house and things like that. But here, the police has actually, if I can show you, chosen to circle this university where the sort of assembly point was, and try to keep them from moving even beyond this point. If I can just show you the water cannon and the far distance, they seem to be topping up the water in the water cannon. And there's tear gas. There's a tear gas cannon that seems to be a bit of a damn squib. But if I can ask the cameraman to focus on the tear gas cannons. That is tear gas, is what you're seeing right now.